Alright, so with the Spider-Man 4 and well the updates that we continuously get, especially as we had no confirmation yet from Marvel and Sony as what they want to do with this next Spider-Man out, and even though there's been a bit of controversy of who should be able to adapt what story it should do with the Spider-Man 4, especially with Marvel Studios that wants to make it a street level grounded story, while Sony wants to make a big multiverse mega level hit. Just I'm curious to see. I'm excited for Spider-Man 4 from Tom Holland and with the next Spider-Man trilogy and so much more. But now I want to give you guys a quick update about everything that was revealed. Now this was just revealed last night within like the past couple hours of who might be going to direct Spider-Man 4 and when we should expect it to get released and when it should go into filming as well. And so if you're new here, then be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so it's on any future vids. But now let's just hop into it. And now, from where this is coming from, this is actually coming from known insider Jeff Snyder, and even that this is coming from his recent newsletter and that he published last night. And even in this newsletter, that he did bring up some Spider-Man 4 stuff, and that he did say that with the Spider-Man 4, it is looking to begin filming in either September or October. And even with Justin Lin, who is being eyed to direct Spider-Man 4, you know, especially if you're not familiar with the name of Justin Lin, he directed many films in the Fast and Furious franchise, and even with Fast 9 that he did, and those later movies of which a lot of people did not like, but even with having Justin Lin to direct a Spider-Man movie, as he directed some Fast and Furious movies, I think this could be good. But even with the Fast and Furious franchise, even with the recent films that people are not a fan of, but even for what they want to adapt with the story of Spider-Man 4, and even what Justin Lin wants to adapt, I think while still making a grounded street level story with Tom Holland, I think he'd be perfect for it. But we'll have to wait and see on that. And even with the other thing is that it's looking to begin filming in either September or October of this year. So that means if they want to begin filming this year, that they should at least have like a cast and a director, and even with a release date of when to expect it. So I don't expect it to come out next year, but I'm hoping that in 2026, if Sony is going to be breaking the news like this late in the game. But hey, we'll have to wait and see for what's in store. Even from what I'm expecting for the next Spider-Man trilogy, as I'm hoping like a grounded level street level story. It's because that's where we left off a Tom Holland story in Spider-Man No Way Home towards the end of where he's going to become a full Spider-Man, and like that's where we left off. He's now in college. But I'm thinking that like I'm not expecting it to be released in 2025, because even as we look at the entire comic book movie slate, it's gonna be too crowded, and I'm not expecting it to be released there. But I'm thinking like with Spider-Man 4, but I'm thinking that it could be released sometime in 2026. I mean, it has to be released before Secret Wars, because that's when like Tom Holland is basically going to don the black symbiote suit so that he can like fight in Secret Wars. And I'm thinking that with the whole Spider-Verse, that could basically come together in Secret Wars, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But I'm guessing like it should be a street level grounded story, and that's why Kevin Feige over at Marvel Studios and Tom Holland have always said what they wanted to do, because Peter Parker is now on his own. Our MCU's Peter Parker, and he's like looking to like gather some like street level things and help out the entire city of New York, and like trying to be that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But he's now on his own, and plus he's going to be teaming up with Daredevil and taking down Kingpin, and that's what a grounded level story should do. But even with Sony, on the other hand, that like wants like adapt like a big multiverse story with bringing back Toby and Andrew, it's just like a slight bit controversial, if you know what I mean. But I'm thinking like they should just do like a grounded level story. It's that simple. And also, with the report that it continues to say that with Zendaya's MJ is going to be returning in Spider-Man 4, and with this, it makes total sense. It's because we're all think that no, like, they shouldn't bring Zendaya back as MJ, but it makes complete sense, because if you think about it, because at the end of No Way Home, like she and Ned were involved in like a forgetting of who Peter Parker is, and that was like the sad ending in No Way Home. And so having like MJ back in Spider-Man 4, and you with Peter that will tell MJ of who he is, and he'll probably explain everything, especially with the memory wipe spell, and especially we have no clue if Jacob Batalon as Ned Leeds is going to be returning, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But I'm happy that like Zendaya is going to be returning as MJ, because she was like, I mean, like a great character in the Spider-Man trilogy to help out like Tom Holland's Peter Parker, and now that I'm excited to see Peter and MJ together if they do just decide to meet up again. But I'm excited to see her come back. So yeah, for my final thoughts, and I just wanted to make this quick little update video about Spider-Man 4, because we haven't gotten any updates in like a while, but this is like the best ones that we've gotten in like a long time, especially for who's going to be directing it, and even though for when it should be released, I think in like 2026, even before Secret Wars, and I think Justin Lin could be directing this movie, but we'll have to wait on the official confirmation from Marvel and Sony, and even with the confirmation that this is going to be happening, and even if it's going to start filming this year, I think Sony and Marvel should get their hands on it and probably come out with an announcement video or something like that as well. And so that's going to be it for this video. Just let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and what are your thoughts on the recent updates for Spider-Man 4, and are you looking forward to the next Spider-Man trilogy with Tom Holland? Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications about future videos. And also follow all my social medias, which are linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.